What's going on, my man?
What's up?
How we feeling today?
Doing great. How about you?
I'm doing good. I can hear you. I just can't see you.
Give me 1 second. There we go.
There
Got
he
it.
is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Yes, sir.
All right, my man. So it's been a long time coming, man. We've been trying to get on this call for a minute.
Yeah. Been busy, I know.
All right. So today is really all about you, man. I just want to get a better indication really on where you're at. I think back a while ago, I thought I saw you doing some in-person training as well.
Yes, sir.
Kind of give me a rundown of what it is you're currently doing.
Basically, I just finished my getting my certification in fitness, and I'm going through ISSA to get my certification in nutrition as well. So currently,
Okay.
I'm working on that.
And are you working at a corporate gym, or are you running your own type of thing? Like, how's this look for you?
I'm just right now. I'm working at Massage Envy as a stretch therapist, but my workout is like on the side for right now, working out with certain clients and whatnot, like people I know.
Are you charging them right now?
No, not right now. I'm just training my cousin, because he's trying to get back, in healthy shape.
I got
Because
you.
he got another child on the way, so I'm trying to just help him get back into shape. Because
Okay,
he'll have
cool.
two babies, right? Two little babies right now. So he's
Oh,
trying to
man.
be in the healthiest way possible for them.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. So kind of walk me through like why online coaching of all things, like what made us get on the call today?
Because I'm ready. Honestly, I'm ready to take that step into coaching other people, and I know online coaching is a little bit easier than in-person coaching because I won't have to worry about as much trying to run around looking like a crazy chicken with my head cut off, trying to keep up with everybody. That I'll be able to do more. It's easier for me to do Zoom calls, phone calls, text messages to reach out and then send whatever paperwork or progress that they need to make every 2 weeks or so.
I got you. Okay, cool. So what else do we feel like this is going to give? So are we looking for more like flexibility? It sounds like more financial freedom. What else are we looking for?
Flexibility, financial freedom, business expansion, business collaborations, and business brands.
Okay, gotcha. So overall growth, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So financial goal, what do we need to make to replace your job as a stretch therapist?
Mm, I want to make, because as a stretch therapist, I'll make anywhere from 40,000 to about 45,000 a year.
Okay.
So I'm trying to make the 60K mark, 60K, 70K.
60 to 70K is the overall goal. Okay, so cool. Let me give you some context behind that. Industry averages for online coaching is going to be anywhere between $250 a month for services all the way up to 500, depending on what you're charging. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's just say you get certified, you're feeling really confident, and let's just say on average you're charging right around 400 bucks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you had, uh, 15 clients, that would get you 6K a month. All right,
Mm-hmm.
which would get you over that threshold of 60K. If you had 25 clients, that would get you 10K a month, which is 120K a year.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So 25 clients in a world full of billions of people.
Yes, sir.
Pretty easy to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Outside of that, like, what do you feel like the biggest challenges to get this thing up and running finally?
I just got I'm working slowly, just the money that I do have, and when I do get paid every 2 weeks or so, I try to do my best to just try to move forward towards that.
Okay. So it sounds like a little bit of financials. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Anything else like maybe like where to start, maybe marketing? Like, how do you feel about those areas?
Yeah, marketing, I need a little help with that also as
Okay.
well. The marketing area. It's not my expertise because I'm just not really technology sound as some others, honestly, when
I
it comes
gotcha.
to things like that.
Now, you had mentioned you've been putting some stuff aside to start finally investing in this. What else have we tried? Looks like you tried to get started. You're trying to get certified as well. What else have we done to really make this thing a reality for you?
I'm trying to work on like the marketing aspect, honestly, just help post more on content on my Instagram and TikTok, honestly, and just help folks realize that my brand that I'm starting is from the ground up, but it's an actual legit thing. It's nothing to like take for granted. Like I'm actually trying to help people live the most healthiest way possible.
I gotcha. Now, what do you feel like you would need from a business coach or a mentor to be like really successful? Are we looking for like a step-by-step game plan, some accountability? What do you need?
Step-by-step game plan. The accountability part is I can do that. I have that because I hold myself accountable to a high standard every day. Even when I don't feel like going to the gym, I go. Even though some days, even on my rest day, I try to find something active wise, whether that's 20 minutes stretching, active rest as cardio, something to stay active even on my rest days. So accountability is not like hard work is something that I do is that's in me.
I got
Honestly.
you. Now, in the next 4 to 6 months, where would you like to see yourself differently than where you're currently at?
In the next, at least in the next 6 months, I want to have at least 3 brands running by the next 6 months, the best way possible.
So we really touch into branding more once we get to that mastery level. So when we're hitting about 10K a month on a consistent basis, we can always ascend into mastery level, and that's where we'll teach you really like getting more brand specific. The one that we're really going to be talking about today is really just making sure that we're getting a solid program out there for you. We'll get
Yes, sir.
consistent clientele,
Okay.
but we'll start kind of doing the bells and the whistles of things as we start like gaining it more traction, if that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Gotcha. Now, how big of a priority is this for you right now?
A very big priority. I'm trying to get it done as quick as possible. I'm trying to get started as soon as possible.
Okay.
I'm trying to go and be working for myself in the next 3 months or by
Okay.
the end of the year.
I gotcha. So why is this so important for you right now?
Because fitness been an important part of my life ever since I was little, ever since I was like 5 years old. Cause my dad was like a bodybuilder and he got me into fitness, and plus I played sports. So fitness has always been a theme for me. Like I grew
Okay.
up in it. So it's part of my life.
I gotcha. We're going to do like a quick little recap, make sure I got all my notes correctly. You're
Okay.
based out of Alabama, correct?
Yes, sir. Dothan. Dothan,
Cool.
Alabama. Yes, sir.
Yep. So you're based out of Alabama. Right now, you're working under ISSA. You're a stretch therapist. You're working about 40 to 45 hours a week. Right now, we're on the call because we're ready to take the next step. We want more flexibility. We want more financial freedom. We want more business expansion. Overall, we want more growth. Our goal is to replace our current job at 40 to 55K a year, but we're going to shoot for 60 to 70 to put us in a more stronger financial spot. Our biggest challenge right now is the financials, but it sounds like you've been putting some money to the side, kind of getting ready to make some action. We also need help with marketing and sales. What we tried is you're training your cousin right now, you're trying to get your certification, and you've also been posting a lot more on social media, so we're being more consistent there. What we need is a step-by-step game plan. In the next 4 to 6 months, you'd like to have 3 brands running, but more importantly, you'd like to have this business up and running within the next 3 months, and it's a big priority for you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go into all things NLCA, and then I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to get you to 10K a month. Cool?
Yes, sir. Awesome.
All right, let me know when you can see my screen.
Okay.
We good here?
Yeah, I can see it.
Awesome. So as you know, we're the Next Level Coaching Academy. We're actually accredited through the Better Business Bureau. We got a quality rating of an A out of a possible A+, which solidifies who we are in the online space. We're also backed by ACE, NASM, and ISSA, which are the 3 biggest certification companies in the world. So when you do get that ISSA completed, this will be 20 CEUs for you. So that's pretty cool. Adds on to that. On the success ladder, we've got 2 tiers. We've got Mastery Level Coach, and we've got 10K Accelerator. Today, we're really going to focus on the 10K Accelerator. This is great for individuals who are looking to make a transition from their 9 to 5. They want to create some massive impact on the online platform. The information in this course can get you from 0 up to 10K per month in as little as 4 months. Now, mastery level, when we're hitting 10K a month on a consistent basis, that's when we'll start talking about mastery level. That's when we'll talk about how to lead leaders, talk about running ads, bring on different hires, and becoming more of a CEO of your own business, if that makes sense.
Yes, sir. That makes sense.
Cool. Our program is really broken up into 4 phases. The first thing we want to do is get you some clients right out the gate. Then we'll establish a solid business foundation. We'll help you generate leads organically to maximize your overall reach. We'll have sales and client retention strategies to help you reach, sustain, and surpass 10K per month. Now, on the support side of things, it's going to be second to none. You're going to have an assigned one-on-one coach. That coach has been through 10K and mastery level, so they have a 6 or 7 figure business of their own, built out the information in this course. You can have a customized game planning call with that individual to review where you're at, where you want to be, and the most efficient way to get there. Every 2 weeks, one-on-one coaching calls to revisit the game plan and make changes, receive feedback, and get specific instructions. Then when you're averaging about 2 to 3 Zoom calls per week and you complete all the sales modules, we'll introduce you to a sales coach. This is going to be someone who's going to help you maximize your return on investment, close down those sales calls at a 40% clip or greater. You'll have bi-weekly roster group coaching calls along with 5 times a week of group support calls that accommodate your current job schedule. So this will go over client objection handling, client delivery, marketing, lead generation, mindset issues, even case studies, and then 24/5 tech support. So outside of all those calls, you'll have 24 hours a day, 5 days a week support with your coach. They're contractually obligated to answer all of your questions. Now, becoming a fitness entrepreneur or an entrepreneur in general is exciting, but it does get overwhelming. We've created what we call the Zenpreneur method. We help
Yes,
with
sir.
weekly mindset calls, breath work, meditation, even journaling sessions, just to ensure you're always in a good headspace to move forward with your business. As far as the resources go, you're going to have the course curriculum. You'll have that Zenpreneur method. We'll even provide done-for-you programming. This is awesome. It saves you hours of time each week, has drop-down menus. You can change out the workouts as you see fit. We'll even give you agency outsourcing options when you're ready to make specific changes or enhancements to your program. We also offer an optional certification at no additional charge. That'd probably take you about 2 weeks to do if you want to utilize that. It's equal parts
Yes.
fitness, equal parts nutrition. It's always nice to have that along with your ISSA. Any
Mhm.
questions on that?
No, sir. I already have my ISSA
Oh,
certification.
you got it.
Yes, sir. I already got it.
Oh, awesome, man. Let me check that on there. Cool. Perfect.
Mhm.
Now, this is the secret sauce to get you from 0 to 10K. It's 4 phases. Phase 1, act first. That means we're going to announce to the world who we are and what we're about. We're going to basically launch our business, but we're going to utilize specific strategies to get your first couple clients. Phase
Okay.
2, we're going to set up all your back-end systems. We're going to make sure you're a fully legal company, and then we'll identify what problems you solve for individuals. Based upon that, we'll create our offer and pricing. So this will take you about a month to month and a half to complete both phases. Then we'll
Mhm.
move into phase 3 and phase 4. So phase 3, we're going to show you how to maximize all your social media platforms to maximize overall the message that you're trying to convey. We'll show you how to utilize WhatsApp group for our community lead generation method. And then we'll show you how to close down deals more efficiently.
Okay.
Phase 4 is like the fine tuning, maximizing your sales skills, having consistent client delivery systems, but emphasizing customer support and client retention to keep people happy for longer periods of time. Any questions on those 4 phases?
No, sir. I understand them all very well.
Perfect. Now, this is going to be our actual course. So this is going to be 33 modules. Each module has an overview link. It'll also be associated with videos. The link in the videos are tutorial style, so they'll go step by step with exactly what you need. Okay. So first step to becoming a full-time coach, we talked about strategies. We're going to give you one of 3 different strategies that you can implement. And the cool thing is the resources we provide for you are already done for you, so it saves us a lot more time. The 10K Accelerator Directory, I want you to view this as onboarding material that'll help you become a better student. It really shows you how to maximize the program to its fullest capabilities. The success roadmap is broken up into 2 phases. What do we need to do to get from 0 to 5K a month? What do we need to do to get to 5 to 10? So clear expectations and standards there. And then based upon our goals, if we're trying to hit 60 to 70K a year, we need to make daily routines to amplify that. Also, anxiety, imposter syndrome, fear of failure, those are all natural, normal feelings. We teach you how to move past that to move forward with your overall business. From there, we'll move into the top 10 struggles you'll face as a fitness entrepreneur, but we've provided solutions behind each and every one of these as well. So this was actually, we got this information from a huge poll of different trainers on what they figured was the biggest problems, and then we found solutions behind them. From there, administration systems and chat GPTs. We're going to show you how to utilize chat GPT to its fullest capabilities, use it to create SOPs, content creation ideas, use it for your guidelines for your nutrition, your programming. Backend systems, we'll show you how to set up Wave and Stripe for payments, DocuSign for client agreements, Typeform and Calendly to book calls. We even have applications you can utilize to upload all of your programming, all of your nutrition into one spot, make it more customizable for you. From there, financial systems, we're going to show you how to set up your LLC, get your employment identification number, when to open up a business bank account, how to track what's coming in and out of your business, when to pay quarterly taxes, when to pay yourself, examples of business write-off, business liability insurance, health insurance, all of your business legalities are covered through here. Now, the cool thing is if you're to set up your LLC the traditional way, it takes roughly 2 to 3 weeks. We're partnered with an AI company. If you choose to use this, it's done within 20 to 30 minutes. All your legalities are set up. Any questions on that so far?
No, sir.
All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. From there, we're going to move into target setting. We're going to create your 3-year vision, your 1-year vision, your 3-month vision. We'll deep dive into your specific goals. And then from there, we're going to identify what problem you solve for individuals. Based upon that, we'll create our offer and pricing. So this is going to be a more do it for you, do it with you, or do it yourself program. The more that you do for individuals, the higher the ticket offer. That high ticket offer is established upon your overall length of terms. So we'll help you create downsells and discounts when applicable as well. As far as organic marketing, we're going to show you how to maximize your overall reach. We'll show you how to do 1 hour's worth of work and get 14 different pieces of content created utilizing some AI software. So we make things a lot more convenient, more efficient. And then we'll show you how to set up podcasts and YouTube because we want to expand your overall reach. We want more people to know who you are and what you're about and the message that you're trying to convey. And from there, we'll show you how to market for all things Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok related. So it's more than just randomly posting. It's very specific strategies behind each and every one of these platforms. We can take it all the way down to the page aesthetics, page organization, hashtag use, reels, contents, storylines, how to maximize all of these. Same thing for Facebook as well. Then we'll even show you how to maximize TikTok. Any questions on that so far?
No, sir. I understand everything that you're saying.
Cool.
I'm liking it.
Awesome. Next, we'll introduce you to our content creation made easy. We're going to introduce you to Canva Basic, Canva Pro, Microsoft Designer. These are just really cool editing features. It helps you improve your page aesthetics, your organization. It incentivizes people to want to click on your page, essentially. 10K lead generation framework. We start off with earned media. So I want you to think of this as like people coming to you specifically. We're going to give you resources and strategies to incentivize people to want to reach out to you first. A really cool example, cross-pollination. Maybe you're partnered with another coach from across the country. Their audience gets to see who you are. Your audience gets to see who they are. So now we've expanded our reach. We have more followers. And now that we have more followers, we have more people that we can provide free resources to. But my favorite, the scholarship strategy, incentivizes a lot of people to want to sign up with you right away. It builds urgency and excitement. Opposite of this is what we call conversation and calls. This is like outbound marketing. This is you reaching out to individuals first, whether that's in your local community or in the DMs. We'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you conversation and call examples. But more importantly, we're going to show you where to find all these leads on all three platforms, how to build and nurture these relationships, have more intimate one-on-one conversations by filtering them through a WhatsApp group. So that way they're already talking with individuals that you already service or have served, and they have a better indication on who you are and the testimonials that you provide. From there, easiest way to grow your business, referral strategy. Friends, families, coworkers, ex-clients, talk about how amazing you are. We're going to show you different strategies to incentivize people to bring you referrals every single month without you actually having to ask for it. Any questions on that area?
No, sir.
Awesome. Last piece of this is going to be all about sales. So this is going to be the #1 skill you'll ever learn. We're going to teach you how to maximize your sales capabilities to set up 2 types of phone calls. The first is a meet and greet. It's like a 10-minute screening call. You're trying to identify if you really want to work with that individual and if you can actually solve their problems. If you decide that you do want to move forward with that individual, we'll push them over to the closing call. So this will be like a 45 to 60-minute call. You're trying to lock them in as an official client. We'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you the objection handling web. We'll teach you how to create downsells and discounts, but more importantly, we'll show you how to create financing options, which is a complete game changer for people who normally couldn't afford the program. And then we'll show you how to lock them down. Now, once you lock them down, we want to go back and we want to track all this. So we want to track how many calls were booked, how many showed, how many closed, and at what length of terms. So we give you our resources to make sure you track this more efficiently so you have predictable data every single month. From there, objection handling. This is going to be all the excuses someone's going to tell you as to why they can't start your program. We give you over 30 different examples. So the more you can familiarize yourself with this, the easier it is to overcome those objections and get them moving forward with your program. Client onboarding, probably the most overlooked area by 90% of coaches and trainers, is someone's first 30 days in your program. So this will make or break if people want to continue to work with you. We want to make sure excitement's high, buyer's remorse is low, setting clear expectations and standards, getting them resources in their hands within that first 24 to 48 hours. And then client delivery is the fun stuff. This is the week-to-week process and how you deliver services. We just show you how to do it more efficiently, utilizing some of the newest technology. We also go over communication styles. What do we do if someone's ghosting you? They want to quit, they're not listening. That's going to happen. It happens to all of us, right? But usually there's a specific reason behind that. Oftentimes people want to feel like they're a part of something larger than just you and them. So we show you how to create larger community base. We also show you how to set up challenges and incentivize people to want to execute more. We also show you different touch points so they can get a hold of you more often. And then again, we'll show you just different strategies to get them to execute on a more consistent basis. From there, we're going to move into customer support. So how do we deal with cancellations, refund requests, things of that nature? What if they need to pause services due to health concerns? How do we track that? How do we mitigate it? And then lastly, client retention. We want to keep people in your program for long periods of time, but advance them to higher levels of your programming. How do we do that? And then how do we track it? Any questions on all that?
No, sir. I understand everything that you're telling me.
Awesome. Quick recap, and then we'll talk about the next steps. Cool?
Okay.
All right. The program itself is just 4 months long. You're going to have that customized game planning call to really identify your customized roadmap. Okay. You have your one-on-one coach the entire 4 months. You'll have one-on-one coaching calls every 2 weeks. You're going to have a sales coach as well. Once we complete the sales module, help you lock down those leads. You're going to have that Facebook community and CEO trainings. 5 times a week of group support calls that accommodate your current job schedule, 24/5 tech support, done for you programming, the optional certification, and the business course curriculum. Anything you feel like we missed?
No, sir.
All right. Now, I did a ton of talking. I appreciate you paying attention. Out of all that stuff, what was like 1 or 2 things that you really like enjoyed seeing?
Honestly, all of it, because that's basically everything that I need help with, honestly. So I enjoy everything that you've shown.
Yeah, I want to give you one more a piece of context. I'm going to even show you how easy this is. I'm just going to go to a random one. Okay, so check this out. So every module will have what they call an overview document. Okay, so you'll click on this. Up here, it's going to be your videos. Okay, down here is going to be your written material. Now, when you click on the written material, this will naturally save to your Google Docs. So you'll always have access, but this literally goes step by step in written format on exactly what to do in the whole entire module, each one of them.
Okay.
So if you're someone that learns easy from reading, boom, it's there. Now, if you're a visual learner like me, just click on this video. Let's pretend that you're going to set up Wave for payments. Check this out. So he's literally going step by step, showing you what to click on, what to type in. It gets really no easier than that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Cool. Did you get a chance to check out any testimonials?
No, sir, I did. I didn't
Okay,
get
I'm
a
going to
chance.
share a couple with you. Okay. First one I want to share with you is Karina. So Karina was making about $2K a month. Her goal was she just wanted to travel, spend more time with her kids. First tattoo indicates when she started in LCA. Bottom tattoo indicates when she quit her job. Yes, that's a real tattoo. She quit her job after 4 months. After 6 months, she was collecting 10 to 12K a month on a regular basis. She's now making 15K a month. She works 35 hours a week.
Awesome.
So I shared that with you because, I know that for you, family is really important because you mentioned like wanting to help out your cousins and things of that nature. And
Yes, sir.
Growth and expansion. So she was able to grow her business and still do the things that she really loves.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Now, as far as super expansion, I'm going to show you this. This is Jen. Jen's an IFBB pro. This is her husband, Darren. She was a physician's assistant back in 2015. Her goal was to quit her job, just coach full time. She started her own program, but really couldn't get past the hump that she was looking for. So she joined us in 2021. Since then, she's been contracting 100K a month, and it has a staff size of 12. So she's a 7-figure earner. Last month, her and her husband, check this out, contracted 250,000 and collected 140 of that in that same month.
Good gracious.
Yes, so they're killing it, right? So just kind of show you 2 ends of the spectrum. One person just kind of wanted to spend more time with the family, grow something, comfortable. And then this one over here, she wanted to shoot for the stars. She has her whole branding. Her and her husband are like, have a very successful business. As far as the averages go, 73% of our students sign their client month 1. On average, it takes them 1 week to do so. So cool stat behind this. The individuals that go through our course, typically the average they make on the low end is 6,500, on the upper end 8K. On this the average. So just to be a basic mediocre student, 6,500 to 8K, which would get you far past your goals, right?
Yes, sir.
Now this one reminded me of you. In 10.6 weeks, people are typically quitting their job to go full time in their online fitness business. They don't have to, but they're able to if they want it. Okay. Of the students who do hit his 10K a month, it just takes them on 13 weeks on average. So just over 90 days, you could be hitting a 10K a month.
Awesome.
And then the students who stay with us for 12 months have 97 clients on their roster on average. Those individuals with 97 clients are averaging 366,000 a year.
Ooh.
Okay? And right now, our students are grading the program a 4.6 out of 5. Any questions on that?
No, sir.
All right. Did you get a chance to hear about the 3 times your investment guarantee?
No, sir, I didn't.
Okay, so that's going to be huge for you, man. A lot of companies have what they call a money back guarantee. We have a 3 times your investment guarantee. So essentially, you show up to your game planning call, which is pretty standard, $10 one-on-one coaching calls, which is only 2 per month, 1 group support call each week just to make sure that we're in a good space at all times.
Yes, sir.
Charge at least the minimum of $250 or more for services. Okay. No late payments, complete the whole course material, and run a scholarship program within that first 90 days and don't spend longer than 2 weeks on the optional certification, which you wouldn't need. Do all that, show up, complete the course to its fullest. We guarantee you will 3 times the amount you invest in, or you get 100% refund.
Okay.
So crazy thing is we've helped nearly 3,000 students. We've only had a return of 1.6%.
Awesome.
Cool. Does that make you feel a little bit more comfortable? If you just execute and follow the game plan, you'll be successful. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes, sir. It does.
Cool. All right. So next, what we're going to talk about is the investment portion. Okay. There's going to be a payment plan, and there'll be a paid in full. So payment plan means We'll figure out what your budget is, and we'll put a down payment based upon that and spread it out over 4 to 6 months. Paid in full just means we pay the whole thing up front. We save a significant amount of money. Cool.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk about it. What's this thing going to cost us, my man? Only
I
100
won't do
grand.
the
I'm just
pay.
I'm just playing, man.
No,
7,300 payment plan, paid in full option saves you $800 at 6,500. Out of those two, which do you think works best for you?
the payment plan.
Yep, that's what I did too. That's what 90% of the people do. So let's talk about that. Okay. So the average down is typically 2,300. Okay. That takes your payments down to 5,000. You spread that out over 4 months, it's equivalent to 1,250 per month. Okay. You spread it out over 6, it's equivalent to 1,000. Do you feel like that's something we can commit to?
Yes, sir. It's just that I know I won't be able to start with 23 with the payment plan off real.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said I know I won't be able to start with 2,300 off real.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem. So let's talk about just different options. But first, let's put a pause. After kind of seeing everything, do you feel like this checks off all the boxes that you're looking for a coaching program?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Are you 100% confident that you can follow through on your own skill sets and abilities and with the help of the coach?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So it seems like the only thing that's kind of holding us back right now is the financials. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So if me and you can get resourceful, which means putting our head together, figure out something that works well for you, is this something you want to move forward with today?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Let's talk about it. All right. Let me ask you this. How good's our credit? Good, bad, great, amazing, awesome. What's it look like?
Yeah, in between.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
I'm just gonna be in between.
No, I appreciate that. Cool. So we have a third-party financing company called SweetPay. This is pretty cool.
Sir.
What it allows us to do is we take that 7,300, we spread it out over 12 months. Okay. It's only 5% down. So to get going, it'd be 424 today. Okay. And then your monthly payment, your next payment wouldn't kick in until the end of September. And your monthly payments from there on would be 622 a month, which is equivalent to you needing about 2 to 2.5 clients per month, depending on what you're charging.
Okay.
Cool. Is that something you feel like we can commit to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop the link in the chat and we're going to fill it out. Okay. It doesn't affect your just to see what we get approved for. Cool.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. So let me grab this really quick. I'm going to drop this here in the chat and it takes about 2 minutes just to fill out.
Okay.
And it has a 90% success rate. So go ahead and click on that. Are you guys excited for football season? I know you got to be if you're down in Alabama, man.
Yes, sir. Roll Tide.
You guys think you're going to knock off Georgia this year or what?
I hope so.
Georgia's looking pretty strong.
They really do.
Have you been an Alabama fan your whole life?
Not really. I just came one, but like probably about 4 years ago.
Okay. Who was your team prior to that?
I really didn't have none, honestly.
Yeah. What sports did you play growing up?
Football and basketball.
Okay. What position were you at in football?
Quarterback, safety, linebacker, running back, and sometimes wide receiver.
He did it all. He said, "Give me the rock. I can do it all."
Yeah, I did. It was a trust my body tells me from all the bruises that I got.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Cool. I love this. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. When it asks for loan amount, you just put in 7,300.
Okay.
And then somewhere along the line, it's going to ask you what it's for. You just put in coaching.
Okay. Let's see. You said put in 7,300?
Yeah.
What do I put for the annual gross income?
So I think you said you make right around 40K?
Yeah, it'll be yeah.
Yep. So I just put in put in 40K. How long you been a stretch therapist?
I just started a month ago.
Okay. What were you doing prior to that?
Just working a normal 9 to 5.
Okay. And you said I got to get out of that. It's not for me.
I had to. It just ain't. It just not me.
What was your 9 to 5?
Working at a dollar store.
Okay. Is it Dollar General?
The Family Dollar, actually.
Family Dollar. Okay. Yeah, we got a
Mm.
ton of those down here too. 'Cause they're like on every single corner right now.
Yes, sir. They really is. So what do I do now? Do I go to
Cool.
my email?
No, yeah. So if you want, you can come on over to my screen, actually. I'm gonna show you how this works. Cool.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. Let me share my screen again. Boom. Boom. All right. Okay. Can you see this okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the loan amount was 7,300. Okay. So 5% of that is 365, and there's a one-time service activation fee of $59. That's how we get to that 424. Your
Okay.
next payment wouldn't be due until the end of September. That's almost over 6 weeks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be over 12 months. So your monthly payment will be 622.67. So again, that's
Okay.
probably you need about 2 to 3 clients, depending what you're charging.
Okay.
Okay. You ready to lock and load and commit to this?
Yes, sir. The only thing about it, I won't have the 365 to the end of the month. That's the crazy thing about it.
Okay, cool. I get that. Is there any way that you could ask like family, or do you have anything in savings, anything like that we could utilize?
No, I ain't gonna lie. No, I don't. I'm the only one doing it on my own right now.
Okay, so you're kind of responsible for your own stuff. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
cool. All right. So is there anything at all we have in checkings or savings that we can utilize?
No, sir. Not at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you over a mini course. Okay.
Mhm.
And I want you to leave this call as if you've already committed to being a student. Okay.
Okay.
So that rate is not going to change. Okay.
Okay.
Now, our course is going to go up in price within the next month and a half to 2 months. I know that for sure. We just had a meeting about that.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure we lock in sooner rather than later. Okay.
Okay.
So think about this too. If there's any type of side hustles that you can do, anything that you can sell, that'd probably be ideal. Other thing you can look into too is ask your bank for a personal loan.
Uh-huh.
If you ask for a personal loan, ask for the 6,500 because that'll save you that $800.
Uh-huh.
So check it with your bank and let's see what happens from there. Cool.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And then I'll send you over a mini course. And then what I'll do is I'll keep touch with you probably once a week just to text to see how things are going.
Yes, sir.
Is that a deal?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you got my number, man. So that's my specific number. If you have questions or concerns, always shoot me a text, okay?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, my man. You have a great day. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Later.
All right.